Hello there, how are you? I'm Luna Soul Oracle. I'm here to provide you your weekly message for the week. I didn't do the beginning of the week, but I'm doing the midweek, or at least kinda one day after the mid of the week. But I hope this reading comes to you, and I hope you're doing well, or at least you're managing well towards the end of this year. And I hope you're having a great morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this. And the music in my background, I wanted some jazzy winter music. I love hearing jazz. It's very relaxing. I wanted to create a relaxing atmosphere for all of you, even if you're feeling stressed out this week, because I myself was stressed out. But we gotta bring ourselves back every day and find that peace in that moment. And my peace is reading for you and listening to this beautiful, calming jazz winter music. So, of course, I'm going to cleanse you. Please say I accept this cleansing through the screen. And I'm going to use my Palo Santo here. Sorry. I'm going to move my finger out the way in a second. I apologize. And I'm going to cleanse you. So once again, please say I accept to receive this cleansing. I always do this in the beginning of my readings. I cleanse your energy wherever, day, night, morning, even if it's just starting the day. Let me cleanse you so nobody bother you. They treat you right. Also, drink a lot of water. I found myself like a guppy fish drinking so much water. Like, the energy is pretty intense. It's the end of the year. It's gonna unfortunately go out with a big bang with Venus in retrograde coming soon, and we're having the post shadow period. So a lot of to do with relationships and things of that nature. If you hear bubbling sounds behind me, I put a pot of water because it's super dry in my little studio and I need some like moisture. So I put a pot of water simmering in the background. So I'm gonna turn that off in a second. Don't mind me. Please hold. Alright, so now that you receive this cleansing, let's get on to this mid-weekly message. So the decks I have for this week is the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. Let me make sure I have it right. Yeah, Santa Muerte Tarot deck. This will be the tarot portion of what's the vibe, what's the energy, what are we expecting this weekend-ish type of vibes. And we're going to do an oracle deck, and I think this is the Sacred Earth. I love this specific deck for more spiritual journey messages. This is a deck I really like, personally for me. So we're going to do this for oracle. I feel like a lot of us are going through transformations of all kinds, and I feel like we need a little bit of a message from the Sacred Earth deck. But yeah, let's hop on to our reading. Let me, is that loud? It's not. It's not loud. I don't think so. So let me hold on a sec. I apologize, people. I hope you grab a snack or something. This is a relaxation time. Just hearing some nice energetic reports and sipping your coffee, your tea, whatever you like to drink, your water, of course, because I always advocate to drink water. We need to. So I apologize. I am not ignoring you. I'm trying to put the control of my phone to kind of lower it just a bit if it's a little loud. Hold on a sec, even though I love this music. Oh, no, I put it louder. All right, there. Hello. Okay, so let's get on to our reading. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me. I'm being a little giddy because I'm happy to see you. Anyways, let's get on to this reading. So what is the collective energy? What should we be looking out for this weekend, Spirit? Please give us some cards. Okay. Okay. All right. No holding back. Okay, I see what's going on in the collective. Okay, so clearly looking at the cards, there's a bit of aggression, a little bit of a fiery energy. The first card we have is the King of Cups. So there's clearly emotions happening. I feel like a lot of us are inspecting, not even inspecting, but we're kind of more owning our emotions. We're owning our feelings. It's no longer like, maybe I feel this way, maybe I don't. No, it's like, I fucking feel this way. I am entitled to feel this way. This is how I feel. So you're basically owning your emotions this week. You're just like, I feel this way, and I'm allowed to feel this way. And I feel like a lot of you are coming to terms of letting yourself feel. I think a lot of you are starting to understand what it is to emotionally feel and allow yourself to heal. Because to heal, you need to feel. And I think a lot of you are learning, or you've gotten to a point in your journey where you're like, you know what? Every feeling I have is a validation. I validate my feelings. And I feel like this is not in terms of other people, because of course we're going to have others that invalidate, especially if those who don't want to move forward along with us, you know, in terms of our environments. Because I have a feeling there may be some people that invalidate. Maybe a specific message for one of you. Be mindful of others that invalidate your feelings. That's not, like, honestly, their opinions or their acceptance of your feelings is not that important. You have to accept your own feelings. So once again, ignore everyone else. You have to validate your own feelings. Once you do that, you're fine. You're a-okay. You understand and you feel, and you're allowed to. And it's this self-acceptance that we have to come to, rather than having others accept how we feel. Look, we can't control other people. We can't control situations. Some people are going to feel the way they feel, just as you feel the way that you feel. So this control of, hey, I'm hurting, why don't you see this? Or I'm going through something, why can't you sympathize? Is because they're not at that mental capacity to do it in that moment. And it doesn't mean it's your fault. It just could be that they're not there yet, or they're not at that emotional intelligence to see what you're going through. And to be honest with you, like I said, you're letting yourself feel, whether or not people are validating it or not. I think that's, for some of you, you're drifting away from that validation from others and learning to validate yourself in a deeper degree, kind of honoring your heart. They're highlighting the heart for me. So highlighting your heart, highlighting your emotions. And I feel like you're starting to release attachments of self-limiting beliefs. You know, like, I need my emotions to be validated by others. No, you need to validate your own. That's the most powerful thing you can do. And then, you know, you will find others who help kind of understand you, and you'll gravitate the right people who will understand and hear you out. But you have to do that for yourself first. So once again, some of you are learning to, and some of you are starting to just let yourself feel. You're drinking up that cup. You're like, chug, chug. I'm like, look, if I'm going to feel it, I'm going to feel it all. Just be mindful and be careful of not overwhelming yourself. So take breaks, ground your energy, let yourself have a day off. If you're not feeling like doing anything, validate that as well. I feel like people feel like they have to go through this constant suffering. You do not. You're allowed to feel things whenever they come. It's a flow. It comes in and it comes out. That's how it usually is. So validate your emotions, and this is also validating your voice. So once you're doing that, you're kind of mastering both your voice, because he's engulfed in the blue, your throat chakra, and as well as you're validating the feelings, the emotions you have in your heart, and you're releasing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from the first card. Wow, that's only one card. This is going to be a long message. Let's hop on to the next one. So we're validating our feelings, letting ourselves feel what we need to feel, and also that in turn validates our voice. So the next card we have is the 10 of Wands. Usually 10 of Wands for me just means like a passionate movement forward, also carrying burdens. So this feeling what you're feeling, allowing yourself to feel things, it could be because you're carrying your stuff in your heart chakra. The red signifies not only the heart, like the physical heart, but also signifies the roots. So it could either be both, where it's heart related, your emotions deep within your soul, your heart, but also dealing with maybe trauma from childhood, because the root also means like childhood traumas. Or it could also mean emotions about your stability and security. That's another thing that root chakra means as well. So one of those things is affecting how you feel, and you're just allowing yourself to express yourself. Just be mindful to express it in an effective way, not in a way where you're hurting others or yourself in the process. Let's be responsible, people. But we're doing it in a way where we feel validated and our voices are heard. So an effective and productive way to do that. You can scream to the mountaintops. You can scream into a pillow. You can write a letter. You can do many things. You can express yourself through music, singing your favorite playlist at the top of your lungs. You can dance it away, whatever it is. But you have to acknowledge what you're feeling, because there is some stuff coming up. It's like literally, I see an image coming from the root, also through the heart and out your mouth. So we're in the process of validating emotions. Now, I do feel some energy as reading this. We have the Two of Wands. So after the Ten of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. So there's clearly some conflict. You obviously have some type of issue or argument or a type of interaction that wasn't the best in terms of the Ten of Wands. A burden. Maybe you're talking to someone who has conflicting energy with you, conflicting opinions, forms of expression. Maybe you and this person had a tit for tat or back and forth for years, and you're at a point that you're kind of tired of holding this burden. You're like, listen, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this constant tango where I have to validate your feelings, you're not validating mine. This constant burdensome, whatever burdens I'm feeling in regards to the other force that you're feeling, that you're kind of having this back and forth. This could be specifically someone, this could be a certain aspect of your life, maybe you in finances, or you within yourself, or you or your family, or you with friends, whatever it is that you are having an issue with, you have to unburden that and release that. And that's through expression of your voice and validating your feelings. Okay? Using your voice and validating your feelings. This is how you release the burdens that you're holding on to in relation to your heart and your root, or either or. And this is obviously because of a conflict. Some type of conflict, internal conflict that you're having. Sorry if I sound a little tongue-tied. I apologize. Let me drink a little bit of coffee. Okay. I'm gaining back my voice. So that's what I'm getting so far. A lot of red, a lot of aggression, but I think this is necessary aggression. Do not be afraid to be aggressive, to let your aggression out, obviously in a productive way where you're not hurting nobody or hurting yourself, but you want to do it in a way where it's effective, where you feel like you're releasing. If you're not releasing and you're still angry and you're doing things that are not really helping, then you're not really releasing effectively. So when you release your anger, you feel it leave you little by little. That's a little tip if you want to know if you're releasing properly through your expressions. So the next card we have here is the Knight of Swords. So clearly, this is someone with forward thinking, or this is someone who affects your thoughts. So this could be probably why there is a lot of Two of Wands energy. This conflict is because of thoughts, different thought patterns, different belief systems. I feel like this is something that many of you are dealing with. There's a conflict of different belief systems. I think a lot of you have grown so much that you're not connecting with the people around you, or specifically this Two of Wands energy, whoever you're having issues with, or the aspect of your life you have issues with, is because there is a difference of understandings and kind of beliefs. You get what I'm saying? You believe one thing, they believe the other, and there's causing conflicts. You're holding this burden. I feel like for many of you, this may be more like kind of relationships, family. Maybe people who have kind of old belief systems, cultural beliefs, and you're just kind of at a point where you're just like, I'm tired of doing things that you want to do. I'm tired of trying to be that person for you, and I want to be me. So there's clearly the expression aspect that's coming out. And because you're having this conflict, this feeling of stagnance, this is how you feel about the situation, about the circumstance. You feel like there's a stagnance. There's no movement forward. There's no movement forward. There is. It's just you have to release whatever it is that you feel like you're holding down from this interaction, this conflicting energy that you're feeling within you. Like I said, each person, it does pertain to something different, but overall you feel stuck because you are still holding on to some of the heavy lifting that you've done, or emotional heavy lifting that you've kind of taken on a lot of weight of things that you shouldn't have. And now this week you're starting to express, or you will be expressing that very soon through your throat chakra. Now let's get on to our oracle. So I'm gonna ask Spirit, what's the energy? How would he end this reading for the collective? What should they do? I'm silly. What should he do? Oh my God. Like, Spirit's like, all right, let's break it down to you guys Barney style. Yeah, okay. They're making this very clear. So boundaries. That's the answer. Boundaries and release. So the reason I say this is because the first card we have is preservation. Preserve your energy. Do not give your energy to this person, circumstance. Preserve yourself. Preserving your energy, who you are. Do not diminish yourself for others. Do not let others diminish you. Preserve, because you're growing. A lot of you are transforming. A lot of you are transforming from within, and it's coming without. And you're going to see that in your environment, in the way you think, how you see things, how you view things, how you interact with things. It's going to be different. You're birthing a lot. A lot of you are birthing a new you, a new understanding of who you are, a deeper connection to who you are, and kind of owning who you really feel like you are. And I think this may cause some conflicts outwardly in your environment with people. And preservation is preserving your energy, feeding into you instead of other people or certain situations, directing that energy back to you. So I think through this expression with the King of Cups and acknowledging your emotions and the frustrations you're feeling, you're literally preserving yourself. You're no longer holding on to other people's energies or this burdens of your own, feeling this constant struggle with this conflicting two of one energies, especially with your thoughts. So this preservation is really important for you. Preserving who you are. With death comes rebirth. And you have to let those old emotions and feelings and kind of that understanding die, so you can finally rebirth and see like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm no longer resonate with this back and forth and so on and so forth. And you're finally birthing in and putting that energy back into you. It's a very pretty card. The second card you have is space. So pretty much preservation in space. Honor your space, your energy, your environment. I think it's time that we start investing into our spaces, making our spaces more calm, inviting, high vibrational, more, especially now with all the changes and all the things that we're going through. Your space matters. Your energetic space matters. Do not subject yourself to other people or who try to siphon your energy or drain your energy. Do not feed into this 10 of Wands and 2 of Wands energy. Redirect and transmute, and transmuting by releasing through your voice and expressing yourself and redirecting that energy back to you where you start feeling the healing. So space is very important. Also, I see the moon here. So this is also talking, be mindful of the astrology, what's happening in the stars, and be mindful of your space. your environment. So make sure you cleanse regularly. You create a nice comfortable space so you can de-stress and relax and kind of just remove yourself from all the environment, the dense energies, and just everyone. Okay, so this is also telling me a portion of you may be kind of hermiting this weekend, or you just feel the need to be within yourself. Allow that. You are not a bad person for doing that, so let it happen. And then the last card we have is Fortitude. Okay, so I love this card. You see the different animal spirits, the connection. You also see this little heart amulet that he's holding. He's holding onto his heart, and the different faces. It's like a shifting shapeshifter energy. And I feel like this is what a lot of you are doing, shape-shifting. This may also mean that just kind of sit back and be within your surroundings, kind of blend in with your surroundings, just view things, and also protect your heart, sit back and watch your surroundings. I feel like maybe some of you may be getting messages about people or things you should do next. But I think it requires you sitting back and just watching everything and just listening. That's what I feel for some of you. And also, this is the shape-shifting aspect for me. My guides are telling me that it also means that you are shifting into another you, shifting into a more connected you. As you see his connection with all these animals, probably this is past lives. He was all these things and more. And each animal represents something. I don't necessarily know all of it. But there's the fox energy, very sly and in the shadows. Then there's also hawk. Is it hawk, or I'm not sure, but it's a bird, and higher sight, higher view, kind of viewing things from its entirety. Then also the feline energy as well, and so on. So fortitude, kind of just fortifying your space, your energy, protecting yourself in a way where you're honoring your voice and you're not letting others impede into your space and just take from you. And you're not allowing yourself to be burdened with other people's issues or just certain situations that are taking more hold on you than it should. And clearly some of you feel frustrated about it. So you have to express yourself more and just honor who you are, honor what's happening, the changes in you, and let yourself become what you want to be. I feel like all of you don't know what it is, but you have to listen to that inner voice and it will lead you there. Just honoring your heart's desires and also your true emotions. And I think once you do that, you start leading yourself to where you want to go. But that's what I get for our reading for this weekend. That was super in-depth. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think of this reading, and also share with other friends. Maybe someone would need to hear this message, whatever time. And just once again, please follow, subscribe, like my page. It really helps me out and sends my message to other people. And yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. Drink a lot of water, protect your energy, reserve your energy as well. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.